Check one. Check one. Hey guys, let me know if you guys can hear me. I took a power hit. Power went out briefly. Internet just went down briefly. So if you guys could just let me know if I'm live streaming on here. If you guys can hear me, that would be great. Thank you. I can see I'm live, but I just want to be sure. Yeah, I just took a power hit. I mean, I heard the loudest pop in my headphones. Oh my gosh. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Again, took a power hit. Power went out briefly. Internet was down briefly. Okay, thank you, Pete. Appreciate it. Thank you. The stream on Facebook is public again, by the way, guys. So, wow, already. Okay, so let me finish what I was saying here. Tornado warning. National Weather Service in Paducah has issued a tornado warning for northern White County, eastern Wayne County, Wabash County, Edwards County, central Gibson County, north central Posey County until 8:30. At 7:39, severe storms are capable of producing a tornado. They were located along a line extending from near Parkersburg to 6 miles southwest of West Salem to 9 miles southeast of Fairfield, moving east at 40 miles per hour. Again, radar indicator rotation, tornado warning, radar indicated. Again, flying debris would be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes would be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. These dangerous storms will be near West Salem and Albion. What time is it? 7:48. Okay. So should be moving through West Salem and Albion now. We're pretty close to it. Grayville and Lancaster around 7:50. I know Josh mentioned before the stream went down that the sirens are going off in Grayville. Thanks for that report, Josh. Appreciate it. By the way, we got to catch up sometime. Mount Carmel around 8 o'clock. Patoka around 8:15. Owensville around 8:20. Other locations, Burnt Prairie, Allendale, Browns, Hazleton, Keensburg, Springerton, Belmont, Griffin, Gildegate, and Phillipstown. Includes I-64 between mile markers 1 and 13, just right before the Indiana border. Actually, it's Indiana, excuse me. I-64 between mile markers 113 and 130. So, again, radar indicated tornado warning for northern White, eastern Wayne, Wabash County, Edwards County, central Gibson County, north central Posey County until 8:30. Again, take cover now. Move to a basement or interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors in a mobile home or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. This is radar indicated tornado warning for the National Weather Service in Paducah. So it's a So it goes around like this right here. This is the tornado warning that I was referring to. So multiple communities, multiple counties. So that is the tornado warning for those areas. Again, would like to mention, live stream can be shared on Facebook. It can be shared. By the way, thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate it. Doing the best I can to get this weather information out to you quickly and promptly. As it's been a busy, hectic night. We do have, for the Evansville area, we do have a tornado warning out. I'll go ahead and mention this. Tornado warning remains in effect until 8:15 for Vanderburgh, South Central Gibson, Southern Posey, Northwestern Henderson, North Central Union counties. At 7:47, a severe storm capable of producing a tornado was located near Mount Vernon, Indiana, moving northeast at 60 miles per hour. This is radar indicator rotation. The impact, again, flying debris would be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes would be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. This dangerous storm will be near Kaysen, Melody Hill, Darmstadt, Blairsville, and Evansville around 7:55. Time right now is 7:50. Also includes the following interstates in Indiana: I-69 between mile markers 9 and 13. I-64 in Indiana between mile markers 18 and 24. Again, this is for counties. I want to mention this. Vanderburgh, South Central Gibson, Southern Posey, Northwestern Henderson, and North Central Union counties. I know we got some former Fairfield residents, and I know even some students at the College of Frontier who are now over in the Evansville area. So, telling you guys to stay safe, and also as a precautionary preparedness action, take cover now. Move to a basement or interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors in a mobile home or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter. Protect yourself from flying debris. I also want to give a shout out as well. I tell you what, we have great linemen, electrical linemen here in our area, in our region. We also have great local EMAs, also along with the city and county local authorities. Shout out to you guys for braving the elements at a time like this. Shout out to you all. What you guys do is greatly appreciated. And I tell you what, we're so blessed and thankful to have these great men and women who are, again, serve our city and county, along with the linemen as well. They're out and about. I do have an update on the Wayne White outage so far. Here is the latest update on that. This, again, of course, is Wayne White Electric Cooperative. This is what they're reporting at this time. Bedford Township, only one out. Big Mound, 317. Clay City, 18. And Ziff, 10. I just happened to pull that number up. That is, again, for Wayne White Electric Cooperative. That is their power outage map. So, again, Bedford, 1. Big Mound, 317. Clay City, 18. Ziff Township, 10. Let's take a look here at the weather situation. Let me see. I know I was trying to get to it before the stream went down. Someone asked about Fairfield, so let me go ahead and draw some circles here. Fairfield, you're right here. You're on the back side of this line. The worst of it has gone past you. Albion, Mount Carmel, you guys are getting stormed upon. Fairfield, I know you're probably still having some thunder and lightning a little bit. But I'm going to say this, you're on the backside of it. Mount Vernon, Illinois, you guys are right here. You're just receiving some light to moderate rain. Clay City, Sisney, Louisville, Flora. I know you guys are on the backside of the rain here, mainly getting some light to moderate rain. Could hear some rumbles of thunder, but the line has gone past you. This is, and I'm going to show you guys the big picture. This is the line. And extends all the way down into southern Arkansas and extends all the way up to about pretty much Michigan. This is a multi-state event. So we highlight the big cities. There's Mount Vernon, Illinois. There's Evansville, Henderson. I'll include you guys. There's Harrisburg. There's Carbondale right here. Here's St. Louis. There's Effingham. There's Terre Haute. There's Vincennes. There's Albion right here. Fairfield, I'll circle you guys last year right here. Well, actually, we'll circle McQueensboro, Carmel. Why not? You guys are right there. Benton, you're on the back side of this. Pinckneyville, you had the storms move through earlier. You're probably getting some light to moderate rain right now. Let's go ahead and zoom in. I'm going to take a look at the velocity data. See what's going on. So you can actually see, let me look at the radar again here. I moved a little too quick on that. So you keep an eye right here on this part of the line, already kind of going through Browns, Belmont area, going along, pretty much following Highway 15, along with, I heard a guy one time call it the Timbuktu Way, which is the 161 going up to Sumner, right there in that area, right there Lancaster area, right there in the 161. Following Highway 15, following I-64. So that's where, and we'll take a look here at the velocity data. So there is the leading edge of that line right there. Extends all the way down. Seeing quite a bit of lightning down here in this area. There's an observed tornado to the south of us. This one is, hang on here, let me see this real quick. Paducah issued a tornado warning for northwestern Hardin, northern Pope, northeastern Johnson, southeastern Williamson County, Saline County, Gallatin County till 8:45. 7:53, tornado-producing storms are located along a line extending from Marion to 6 miles southeast of Creel Springs to near Vienna, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. Radar confirmed tornado is the source of that. Again, that's for the counties northwestern Hardin, northern Pope, northeastern Johnson, southeastern Williamson, Saline, and Gallatin counties. It's affected until 8:45. Again, this line of storms has a history of producing tornadoes. Take shelter immediately. That's a source according to Paducah. Flying debris would be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes would be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. These tornadic storms would be near Carrier Mills in Harrisburg around 8 o'clock. That's 4 minutes away from now. Galatia around 8:10. El Dorado around 8:15. Equality around 8:20. Ridgeway around 8:25. Shawneetown around 8:30. Other locations impacted by these tornadic storms include Old Shawneetown, Stoneford, Omaha, Carver's Ridge, Muddy, Raleigh, New Burnside Junction, Eddyville, and Simpson. So this includes I-24 to Illinois near mile marker 15. Again, radar confirmed tornado. Again, that tornado warning in effect for northwestern Hardin, northern Pope, northeastern Johnson, southeastern Williamson, Saline, and Gallatin counties until 8:45. Again, radar confirmed tornado on the ground. Take cover now. Move to a basement interior room in the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors in a mobile home or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Again, tornadoes are extremely difficult to see and confirm at night. Do not wait to see or hear the tornado. Take cover now. Said it before and I'll say it again. When you have storms that have produced a tornado in the past, they can produce another one as well. Do not count that out. One near Evansville, $50 sized hail. I think it's the first time we've actually seen a $50 sized hail with any of the storms, to my recollection. And if you write, this is the Evansville. This is the Gibson County radar site. There's the rotation near St. Philip area, west side of Evansville, just north of State Route 62, right between Mount Vernon and Evansville, St. Philip area. So that's where that rotation part of the storm is. It has a little hook on it too. And, when you have supercell storms and, they have a hook, there it is right there. There's that hook right there. So keep it on that for you. And that's got to be some pretty heavy hail right there that have dollar size. So St. Wendell over here, by the way, St. Joseph over here. Here's Evansville right there on the Ohio River. There's Mount Vernon, Indiana over here. There's I-64 to the north. I'm going to get back here and see if we have anything going on here with that tornado warning. Fairfield, you're on the backside of the line. You're just getting some light, moderate rain right now. The severe threat has passed you. As we take a look here at the overall picture, as we take a look here at the line of storms that continues to move to the east, you guys are just receiving some light to moderate rain. Yeah, you may hear some thunder. You may hear a little bit of lightning. But so far, though, you guys right now on the back side of it. But again, look at Mount Carmel. I look at Vincennes, Evansville under the gun, Evansville area under the gun with a severe storm. So again, Fairfield on the back side of it. Mount Vernon, you guys are in the clear. I'm going to go take a look at the St. Louis radar site. And I'm not seeing anything coming from the west. That's good. Springfield, Missouri radar site. Nothing over there coming our way. Kansas City radar site. Quiet over there. So again, once this line moves through, then the severe threat is over. Centralia, you're getting some light rain right now. You're in the backside of all that rain. You may still have a little bit of shower activity, but that's about it. Someone asked me about Vincennes. Vincennes right now underneath a severe thunderstorm warning, possible tornado tag with that. That one expires in 30 minutes. There's a tornado warning to the northeast of the Bicknell area, outside of our area. But Vincennes underneath a severe thunderstorm warning. That severe thunderstorm warning, by the way, is until, of course, that'll be Eastern time over there. So, if I can find it, 9:30. Okay, I overlooked it. Time right now is 8 o'clock, top of the hour. Derek Dunn here with you. Took a power hit. Still live streaming, by the way, as the line of storms, the line of severe storms that has that has moved through Missouri, moving across Illinois right now, southern Illinois, and into Indiana and Kentucky. Tornado warnings, been multiple ones over the course of the night. There have been observed tornado sightings. There have been radar indicated tornadoes. Let me see here while I have a moment. I want to see here if there's any hit the wrong app. We'll see if there's any damage reports as of late. Let me see. KZ, Illinois, 3-inch limbs broken. Let me see. I just want to kind of quickly scan and see if I can find anything. So give me a moment here. Just want to check and see if there's anything locally. Okay. Okay, so taking a look here at that cluster of tornado warnings, see if there's an update on that. Time is 8:02. Starting to hear the quietness a little bit at my house. I'm starting to hear, I'm still hearing some rumbles of thunder, but like I said, I just heard a rumble of thunder. But again, Fairfield on the backside of that rain, the worst of it has gone past you. By the way, guys, I appreciate and I know there's been several here, and it's I haven't really kept track, but every once in a while I look over in the comments and live chat and I see compliments of my storm coverage, and I appreciate it, guys. So thank you. Appreciate it kindly with all my heart. Thank you. Again, my goal is to make sure you guys are aware of what the storm is doing, relaying the information from the National Weather Service to you. Also, real quick, too, guys, I'm just going to give a little plug in here. You can also support me. I do this voluntarily. So right now I have a TikTok, but I'm trying to make it live stream on there. And TikTok keeps swinging down the axe and prevents me from doing that. But I do have YouTube at Derek Dunn 89. You can support me on Patreon. So I posted something on there a couple of nights ago. But again, you guys can support me on there if you guys want. Any monetary donation, you don't have to, but any monetary donation you do goes to tech upgrades and equipment. So I just want to go ahead and mention that real quick. So National Weather Service in Paducah has issued a tornado warning again until 8:30. Let me see if there's any more new information on this, because I like to give you guys the latest. Again, those were Northern White, Eastern Wayne, Wabash, Edward, Central Gibson, North Central Posey. Again, last update, 7:39. Severe storms capable of producing a tornado were located along a line extending from near Parkersburg to 6 miles southwest of West Salem to 9 miles southeast of Fairfield, moving east at 40 miles per hour. Radar indicator rotation. Time right now is 8:04. So it's already gone past West Salem and Alabama. It's already past Grayville, Lancaster, Mount Carmel. Still getting stormed upon. Patoka. That's over Indiana, by the way, around 8:15. Owensville around 8:20. As the storm continues to move to the east at 40 miles per hour. Let me go ahead and show you here real quick. See where the wind is at here, velocity data wise. Can't see it right there. Going right down through here. So that's where that front is of the storms. So you have a little bit of rotation in this area right down here. Caught my eye right here in this area, northwest of Carrier Mills, the Galatia Raleigh area. Let me see on that one here. I'm just kind of curious. Fairfield, you guys are, I mean, right now you got some rain, you're hearing some thunder, but the worst of it has gone past you. checked the radars a few minutes ago to the west of us, like St. Louis radar site, Springfield, Missouri, Kansas City. There's nothing behind this. I mean, you have the rain on the backside, like Pinckneyville, for example, but I mean, that's to be expected anyway. But this right here again, I said for Fairfield, you guys, pretty much the worst of it's gone past you. Again, if I'm in this area, I'm gonna circle this here for a moment. This area right here, if I'm in this area, if you know anyone in this area, maybe want to give them a heads up about this. It's a broad area, but anyone who has not, any community has not faced this line of storms yet, if you know anyone that lives east of this line coming in, I would encourage you to give them a heads up. And again, time right now is 8:06, and this is where we have nighttime severe weather. I want to mention here, just for nighttime severe weather safety, real quick. So I know that for those who live out east, maybe you know someone lives out east here. But again, may want to keep them alerts, give them a call, give them a text. In fact, before taking shelter, I had done this before doing the live stream, and I actually packed up some things and like took shelter. So I want to go ahead and mention that. Let me see. Evansville northwest side still have that tornado warning. Expires in 8 minutes, by the way, for Evansville, Indiana. Still got a little hook with it. Northwestern Hardin, Northern Pope, Northeastern Johnson, Southeastern Williamson, Salina, Gallatin counties until 8:45. Still have that tornado warning out for you. Do have that rotation in the area down there in the Carrier Mills area. And I'm looking here at the Evansville radar site. That's what I'm looking on. I do see some rotation down there. There it is. And there's some rotation down here just to the east of Harrisburg. So that's that rotating part of the storm. Let me go ahead and clear that out. Let me see if there's anything on the correlation coefficient. I just want to see here if there's anything of note. I'm not seeing anything at all that, let me go back a little bit. Let me zoom out a little bit. Not seeing anything that jumps out at me, but it does have some rotation with it though. And you kind of see, let me go back here. We'll do 21 frames. Kind of see how it's, we wish it were right over the Goreville, Creel Springs area and just has continued on. So. By the way, Fairfield, give you guys a warning update. I'm sorry about that. Just McLeansboro, you guys are no longer underneath a warning. Fairfield, all of Clay County, no longer underneath any warning at all. Jefferson County, you guys are in the clear. Fairfield, maybe just the eastern side, but looking here at the, like in the Golden Gate area, it's still being stormed upon there a little bit, but you're on the back side of that. Tornado warning issued for Elberfeld, Linville, Mackey, Spurgeon, Fort Branch, Oakland City, Winslow, Otwell area. By the way, that area down there, an update, just mentioned, of course, Northwestern Hardin, Northeastern Pope, Salina, Gallatin counties, 808, a severe squall line capable of producing both tornadoes and extensive straight line wind damage, was located along a line extending from near Galatia to near Harrisburg to 9 miles northeast of Dixon Springs, moving northeast at 60 miles per hour. Tornado a quarter-sized tail, radar indicator rotation. And the storm has a history of producing damage. So if you know someone who lives, again, in Northwestern Hardin, Northeastern Pope, Salina, Gallatin counties, again, this storm has a history of producing damage. Again, radar indicated tornado warning. Flying debris would be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes would be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. These dangerous storms would be near Equality, Galatia, El Dorado around 8:15. Ridgeway and Shawneetown around 8:20. Other locations impacted by these storms include Old Shawneetown, Omaha, Carver's Ridge, Muddy, Raleigh, Junction, and Eddyville. As a precautionary preparedness action, take cover now. Move to a basement or interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors in a mobile home or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter. Protect yourself from flying debris. Again, tornadoes are extremely difficult to see and confirm at night. Do not wait to see or hear the tornado. Take cover now. Okay, let me see. By the way, the Fairfield Airport, it's 64 degrees at last update. Actually, that was at 7:35. That's been not quite an hour, but 64 degrees, Fairfield Airport, by the way. Dew point still at 62. Still a little muggy out there. Let me see. Thank you, Keith. Hope you're doing well. Chelsea, Fairfield right now, and I'm going to just look in here. Fairfield is right here, so let me just circle Fairfield. Fairfield is right here. Golden Gate's on the back side of this line. Albion still getting stormed upon a little bit. Mount Carmel still getting stormed upon. But Fairfield is on the back side of it. But I say that in terms of backside, meaning like just right now at the moment, some light to moderate rain. Not severe because we're no longer underneath that tornado warning. So Fairfield, you're in the all clear. Same way with Barnhill, Wayne City, Sisney, Mount Airy, Johnsonville. You guys are in the all clear. So want to go ahead and mention that. Apologize if I did not mention that already. A lot of action going on. One thing I'm seeing with this line down to the south, like in the El Dorado area, you see how it's kind of bowing out a little bit, kind of indicating more like a straight line damaging wind threat. So even though you have that radar indicated tornado warning out, but still could have possibility of some straight line damaging wind with it. Northwestern side of Indianapolis. I clicked on the wrong thing. Northwestern side of Indianapolis, by the way, Indy up there, Brownsburg area with the observed tornado up there, northwestern Indy. What's going on right now? Working our way down the line. Vincennes, by the way, still underneath that severe thunderstorm warning. Radar indicated tornado warnings. Do have an update, by the way, on White County, southeastern Williamson, Saline, southeastern Hamilton, Gallatin, northwestern Posey counties at 8:12. This is just 2 minutes ago. Severe storms are located along a line extending from Crossville to near North City to 6 miles south of Carrier Mills, moving east at 40 miles per hour. 70-mile-per-hour wind gust at quarter-size tail. This is a radar-indicated threat. It does have the tornado possible tag with it, even though severe thunderstorm warning. But as I've said before, over the course of this night, any part of this line could spin up a tornado quickly. So always got to be ready and on our guard for that. It does have the considerable damage threat tag with it as well. Again, radar indicated severe thunderstorm warning, low at 70-mile-per-hour wind gust, quarter-sized hail. Locations impacted include Infield, Muddy, El Dorado, Raleigh, Springerton, Ridgeway, Phillipstown, Poseyville, Carmi, Stoneford, Omaha, Carrier Mills, New Haven, North City, Junction, Harrisburg, Equality, Maundy, New Harmony, and Crossville. This includes I-64 in Indiana between mile markers 3 and 13. By the way, I want to update you guys. Let me see here for a moment. I'm going to flip up on my laptop. I've got this off screen. So, again, that severe thunderstorm warning again until... what time did I say that was? Until 8:30. So you got about 15 minutes from now. I will also keep you up to date about the Wayne White electric situation. mentioned him not too long ago. I want to give him a little bit of time to where the internet went down, my laptop internet connection went down as well. So, um, give me a moment here, guys. Okay, so I want to mention this, and let me see if I can do this here. Let me close out of this. And in case you guys are wondering, I want to show you guys. I talked about how this line. I talked about, and let me do something here real quick. Okay, so I talked about how this line, how right now it's already approaching the Wabash River. It's already into southwestern Indiana, western Kentucky. I want to show you guys this here, and I got to pull this up off screen. And let me do something here for a moment. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys. Let me minimize my radar here for a moment. Well, if it'll let me. That's what I get for hitting the wrong button. So I want to bring this up here. I want to bring to you about the watch information in terms of, the watch, obviously, that PDS Tornado watch. Let me zoom in a little bit more. Maybe you guys could see this. Just give me a moment. Let me zoom in one more time on this. Okay, I'm ready to share this now. So this is an update regarding the watch situation. So the areas you see shaded in yellow. So my cursor is kind of black. It's like, okay, if you see my cursor near the Hopkinsville, Kentucky, right there. I know it's kind of small, and I apologize for that. But so the yellow is the tornado watch. These are the orange severe thunderstorm warnings. The red is tornado warnings. But you could actually see how St. Louis, Nashville, Illinois, Washington County, Salem, Marion County, these counties are no longer underneath that tornado watch. So as this line continues to progress to the east, eventually that watch is going to be, it's going to be repealed away. So, anyway, again, I just want to go ahead and mention that for those of you that are wondered about the update on the tornado watch situation. So again, that is the latest from Paducah. Pulling up the radar here. Starting to get quiet in Fairfield right now, by the way, home base. Okay. Let me see. Sometimes my cursor likes to play hide and seek, and that ain't right. Okay. So we got a tornado warning over the Indiana side, north of Evansville, Elberfeld, Mackey area, northwest of Linville. Still a tornado warning in effect. Expires in 11 minutes. And so that'd be for northern White County, eastern Wayne, Wabash, Edwards, central Gibson, north central Posey. Last update was at 7:39. That's valid until 8:30. Time right now is 8:19. Again, that line moving east at 40 miles per hour. Should be about the Owensville area about 8:20. And then the Indiana side. Down under the south, got a line of storms starting to bow out a little bit. In Ridgeway Junction area. That one's a radar indicated tornado warning, but again, this storm has had a history of producing damage. So that tornado warning, radar indicated in effect until 8:45 for northwestern Hardin, northeastern Pope, Saline, and Gallatin counties. Paducah with some tornado warnings down there in their area. Murray, Kentucky got a tornado warning down there. Dyersburg, Tennessee, tornado warning down there. Again, this just goes all the way down. I'm just kind of Confirmed tornado northwestern part of Indy, Brownsburg area. So, folks, that's the picture of what this line is. And we're going to go ahead. This is all from the Evansville radar side. I know it looks kind of weird because it gets cut off. But here's how it's progressed here. And we'll do this 100 frames. Starting about 4:30. See how it's formed in some spots over the course of time. Darlene say Mount Carmel, very heavy rain with wind gusts, still sounds creepy. Yeah, Mount Carmel is getting stormed upon right now. Albin, you're on the back side of the heaviness of the storms. Should be at least lightening up a little bit over there in terms of lighter rain over there for you guys. We're going to see some warnings expire here before long. Both severe thunderstorm and tornado warnings expire about 8:30. I'm looking to see if there's anything new. Okay, this is a new one that just came in. This is a lot of counties. I'll go ahead and mention them. National Weather Service in Paducah has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for White County, Wabash County, southeastern Edwards, southeastern Saline, Gallatin County, central Gibson County in Indiana. The rest of these are actually Indiana and Kentucky counties. Central Gibson County, southwestern Indiana, Posey County, northwestern Pike County, west central Henderson County, and northwestern Union County until 9 o'clock our time, but 10 Eastern over there. Severe storms are located along a line extending from near Lawrenceville Vincent's Airport to near Ridgeway to 10 miles south of Equality, moving east at 35 miles per hour. Has the tornado possible tag with it. Hail to be about quarter-sized. 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts, quarter-sized hail. Damage threat is considerable with this. Has that considerable damage threat tag with it. Radar indicated source. Impact hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect considerable tree damage. Wind damage is also likely to mobile homes, roofs, and outbuildings. Locations impacted include El Dorado, Browns, Keensburg, Ridgeway, Grayville, Phillipstown, Carmi, Bone Gap, Omaha, North City, Mount Vernon, that'd be Mount Vernon, Indiana, Uniontown, Belmont Junction, Equality, Maundy, Owensville, New Harmony, Crossville, and Princeton. This also includes I-64 in Indiana between mile markers 1 and 17, and I-64 in Illinois between mile markers 122 and 130. That'd be about the Grayville exit to the Wabash River, Griffin, Indiana exit, that area there. Also remain alert for a possible tornado. It is nighttime, folks. So again, tornadoes can develop quickly from severe storms. If you spot a tornado, go out once into the basement or small central room in a sturdy structure. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. So, again, that's it until 9 o'clock. A severe thunderstorm warning has a tornado possible tag. I stress that tornado possible tag with it. Quarter-sized hail, 70-mile-per-hour wind, and considerable damage threat. Again, that's in effect until 9 o'clock Central, 10 o'clock Eastern time. Again, Fairfield, you guys are in the all clear. McCoynsboro, you're probably getting some light to moderate rain at this point. Again, you still hear some rumbles of thunder, but the line has already moved past you. So, again, you guys are in the all clear. Mount Vernon, Illinois, Flora, Olney. I'll go ahead and circle the communities here. So here's Mount Vernon. Here's Fairfield. Wayne City and the burbs. Remember, Coach Jake Talbert one time talked about the suburbs of Wayne City and Keens and Sims, and so I got to mention that. Sisney, Johnsonville, Mount Airy, you guys are up here. Flora, you're up here. Olney, you're over here. Lawrenceville, you're on the back side of that line of showers and storms. Louisville, you're up here. Salem, you're over here. Nashville over here. Pinckneyville over here. McCoynsboro, you're down here. Yeah, you are not, by the way, underneath a severe thunderstorm or tornado warning, McCoynsboro. You guys are, again, dealing with some light to moderate rain, maybe some rumbles of thunder, but you're in the all clear. So, and Benton, you guys are down here. So I circled the communities here. Centralia is over here. So we're starting to see the rain. Nashville, Illinois. So Oakville, maybe getting a few sprinkles, but you guys are good. Breeze the same way with you. Carlisle, you're on the backside of that rain, but it's about to end. There is nothing behind this, by the way. I'll just go ahead and show you guys again. So this is the St. Louis radar site. And again, there's nothing out to the west of us. Nothing over there in Kansas City radar. Springfield, Missouri radar. Nothing at all right there in terms of, if there's anything coming in from the west. Let's go to Wichita radar real quick. Nothing out there too. But again, we'd like to mention we do have that rain threat. Obviously tonight, was the first day of it. And then it will continue on into the weekend. I know that for the local athletics, high school and college, and grade school, I do know that, again, all of them are weather permitting. I know that there was some athletic events that were postponed today due to the weather. And kudos to the athletic directors for making that call, along with administration, and coaches as well. So shout out to you guys. Tornado warning for Edwards and Wabash will expire in 3 minutes. Owensville, Indiana. Let me see here. There's a bunch of warnings here on the Indiana side. Owensville, let me see. I have to really zoom in. So Owensville has a tornado warning. Gene just says, Sylvia. I'm sorry, Sylvia. Hi, Sylvia. Yeah, Owensville, yeah, it's underneath a warning, but that expires in 2 minutes. But you still have some of the storm to go through. So I would definitely be it's gonna be seeing another round of storms. But so far, the severe portion of it's in your area, but moving to the east. I hope that helps. I think the velocity data. I just want to look at something here. Kind of seeing a little, kind of seeing like a little hook area on your New Haven area, kind of like a little curly Q type reflectivity. I noticed on reflectivity, I was looking at velocity standpoint. You kind of see it right there. Kind of just looking at that real quick. I want to check that out. Sylvia, I hope that answers your question, by the way, and get to feeling better. Seeing the line of storms pushing its way out of southern Illinois, starting to move into Kentucky, and already some of it's already moved into Indiana. I apologize for not looking at my phone as much. This is really taking up my focus here. And I'm getting hungry too, by the way. I have not had supper yet. Still debating what I'm having for supper. I'll probably have me a quick microwave meal, probably. See if there's any damage reports out there. Pea-sized hail was reported in Mount Vernon, Indiana. Dime-sized in Armstrong. Pea-Size, north of Evansville. In the Boot Hill of Missouri, this was at 7:48. I know it's almost an hour. But this right here, in the Kennett, Missouri, Boot Hill area, shingles were blown off. It was at 7:48 down there at Kennett, Missouri. A19, by the way, west of Indianapolis, power lines torn off poles over there. Okay. Quick update on the warning situation. Looks like that tornado warning that was in effect again for Edwards and Wabash counties that has been allowed to expire. Time is 8:32. It expired at 8:30. Good news there. Still have a tornado warning down to our south. By the way, Harrisburg and Ridgeway, that expires in 13 minutes. That Boeing part of the line of the storm is moving out of that warned area. Whoa. Had a buddy text me. He lives in the Vienna area. Vienna Buncombe area. Good friend of mine just texted me this. Him and his father are safe. Tornado, they had a tornado down there, went 3 miles north of his house. Close call. But he's doing all right. Good news there. Text him back real quick. Now, whether that was confirmed or not, but he did say tornado, so we'll see, unless it was straight line wind damage, but that's what he said in the text. So I want to be careful when I say that. Sorry about that, guys, but I was going to let you know about my friend down there in the Vienna area. So just to circle real quick, here's Vienna right here. There's Buncombe right there. There's Goreville. So it's, if there was a tornado, if it was somewhere in this area right here. So, and again, this was part of the line that, right here, this part of the line responsible for causing that damage, more than likely in that area. Brookport, Paducah underneath the tornado warning. That's radar indicated. Let me see. Let my friend know about the situation down there. He just told me, texted me, it was crazy here. That's what he just texted me. So I remember last year I was at a pickleball tournament, and I was talking to, there was a doubles team in our local pickleball tournament, and both of them were from the Marion Lake of Egypt area, and they remember seeing that tornado that happened, I think it was last year, the Memorial Day weekend, and saw a tornado impact the Lake of Egypt area. But that was last year, but I remember they were talking about it and everything, so one of them actually happened to see it. And guys, I'll tell you what, once this line moves out, and already a majority of it has moved out of southern Illinois, still have just to the south here in the Harrisburg area, still have Again, this line's starting to move out. Carmi, you're getting stormed upon right now. And I want to see if there's an update to this. Time is 8:36, so no new update yet, but severe thunderstorm warning for White, Wabash, southeastern Edwards, southeastern Saline, Gallatin, central Gibson, Posey, northwestern Pike, west central Henderson, northwestern Union. That's until 9 o'clock. Last update was at 8:17. Time right now is 8:36, about 20 minutes. I mentioned this earlier, earlier in the live stream, the one I had before it went down, due to that power hit. I want to say, we have some people on here, and the severe weather threat dying down in southern Illinois. Kudos to those. There's a lot of thank yous here for this. Kudos to those who opened up their churches, who opened up their businesses for shelter. Again, as I mentioned earlier, some people just do not have a place to go for shelter. And so kudos to them. Also, kudos to our linemen out there who are braving the elements in this. I do have an update regarding Wade White Electric Cooperative. Number has gone down. Bedford Township, 1 without power. Clay City, 18. French Creek, 1. Ziff, 10. So that number has been trimmed down to 30. Earlier it was over 300, so the guys are doing good work, getting the power restored. Still got some outages right there, but that's the list from Wade White Electric Cooperative. I'm sorry, I do not have Ameren, by the way, against Wade White Electric Cooperative. They do have their coverage map, by the way, on their website. They also have it too. They also have an app that you could download for that. And I believe, let me see here, while I have a moment to tell you what that app is. It is the Smart Hub app is what it is. So, shout out to the electric crewmen, along with the local emergency personnel, the EMAs, city and county law enforcement, keeping their eyes to the skies due to this weather situation. Tornado warning has just been issued for central White County, southwestern Wabash, northwestern Vandenberg, southwestern Gibson, Posey County until 9:15. At 8:36, just 2 minutes ago, severe storms capable of producing both tornadoes and extensive straight-line wind damage were located along a line extending from near Carmi to near Mount Vernon, moving northeast at 60 miles per hour. Again, radar indicated tornado warning. Any impact, flying debris would be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes would be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. These dangerous storms would be near Carmi and Mount Vernon around 8:40. Crossville, New Harmony around 8:45. Poseyville, Blairsville, and Grayville around 8:50. Cynthiana around 8:55. Hobson and Owensville around 9 o'clock. Time is 8:39. Fort Branch around 9:05 and Princeton around 9:10. Other locations include Keensburg, Griffin, Maundy, and Phillipstown. And also, my mistake, I thought I had the thing up, so I'm getting hungry. This includes following interstates: I-69 between mile markers 23 and 25, I-64 in Indiana between mile markers 1 and 26, I-64 near mile marker 130. Again, as a precautionary preparedness action, take cover now. Move to a basement or interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors in a mobile home or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter. Protect yourself from flying debris. Radar indicated tornado threat until 9:15 for central White, southwestern Wabash, northwestern Vandenberg, southwestern Gibson, and Posey County. And that is all due to this part of the cell. Let's take a look at it here. Nasty looking cell moving to the northeast. So here's Carmi over here. Here's Crossville. Here's Grayville. There's New Harmony. Mount Vernon, Indiana over here. There's Maundy. There's Poseyville, Cynthiana. This here's Princeton. This is the Gibson County radar site. Fort Branch and Hopstad, I'll group them together. Evansville is over here. So those are the communities. Mount Carmel over here. Keensburg, you're over here. So those are the communities. And let me go ahead here and see what we have on velocity data-wise. I got some rotation right here. There's some rotation within that cell, within this area. And just as soon as I said that, severe thunderstorm warning issued for the Evansville area. Also near Spurgeon, got a, like something we were trying to spin up over there on Indiana side, but this right here got some rotation with it. Take a look here. And that's on the Indiana side. That's just crossed over to Indiana. So right there in the Grafton, Upton, just northwest of Mount Vernon, Indiana. That's approaching State Route 69, by the way, just south of Harmony State Park. See if we have kind of see how it just formed right there on the Indiana side. Didn't mean to do that. We'll zoom back in. I think my mouse is getting tired too, I think, just like me. Okay. Observed tornado east of Paducah. This one was confirmed over Reedland, Kentucky. Eddyville, 8:55, 13 minutes away. Marion at 9:05. Farmersville, 9:10. Again, that's a tornado on the ground, land between the lakes area, Eddyville, Kentucky, Calvert City, Grand Rivers, Fredonia, Crane, Marion. Got another one from Paducah. This is over Midtown Paducah near Park Avenue, moving east at 50 miles per hour. That was at 8:35. So Paducah area getting some, got a couple of tornadoes down there. So let me tell him something real quick. By the way, Paducah, I enjoy going to that city with my buddies whenever I can. Lots of good eating establishments down there. The station, one of my favorites. Fairfield, McLeansboro, you guys are good. You guys are in the all clear. The backside of the rain is already in Nashville, Illinois. So again, you're maybe hearing rumbles of thunder in Fairfield. No need to be concerned about. Nothing to be concerned about. It's just right now you're just having some light to moderate rain. McLeansboro, you guys are in the all clear as well. So I'll go ahead and circle these communities. So McLeansboro, Fairfield, Flora, Salem, there's Mount Vernon, Illinois, Benton, Pinckneyville. There's Nashville, and you can actually see where that backside of that rain is at. Chester on the backside of it. So pretty much where you see all this right here, like O'Fallon area, Breeze, no rain at all. So again, guys, still got some rain to go here. But again, that does not diminish. That does not diminish the rain potential following this. I mean, we're talking several inches of rain starting tonight and into the weekend. I know that the Fairfield Prom is going on this weekend. I know Wayne City had theirs last weekend. So could be a rainy prom night on Saturday for Fairfield. So something to keep in mind about. But again, going to be seeing several inches of rain. And to quote Ollie Williams from Family Guy, it's going to rain. That was a horrible Ollie Williams impersonation, by the way, but you get the drift. Line is moving out of southern Illinois. As right now, Carmi, you're in the backside of this. Time right now is 8:45. Um, I'll probably end the live stream with the severe weather threat that's passed. I'll end it at 9 o'clock. Um, as again, the severe weather threat has passed. Uh, by the way, tornado warning remains in effect until 9:15 for northeastern White, southwestern Wabash, northwestern Vandenberg, southwestern Gibson, Posey counties at 8:43. Tornado producing storms are located along a line extending from near Carmine to near Mount New Harmony to Mount Vernon, Indiana. Moving northeast at 60 miles per hour. Radar confirmed tornado. Hazard is damaging tornado. Again, flying debris would be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes would be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. These tornadic storms will be near Poseyville, Crossville, Blairsville, New Harmony, and Grayville. Timer now is 8:46. They'll be around there at 8:50. Cynthiana around 8:55. Hobstown, Owensville around 9 o'clock. Fort Branch around 9:05. You also have Keensburg, Griffin, Maulney, and Phillipstown. You also have I-69 between mile markers 23 and 25. I-64 in Indiana between mile markers 1 and 26. And I-64 in Illinois near mile marker 130. That'll be the Grayville, Mount Carmel exit. So again, damaging tornado radar confirmed tornado. And again, that is for northeastern White, southwestern Wabash, northwestern Vandenberg, southwestern Gibson, and Posey counties. Taking a look here at the velocity data of that cell. The rotation part of it was actually over. It was over in the Indiana side. Let's go ahead and see here if this is the same one that I'm looking at here from a rotation standpoint. Since we had it earlier, you kind of see it. In this area is where it's at. It'll be north of Mount Vernon, Indiana. So it'll be on the Indiana side of the river. Confirmed tornado on the Indiana side over in Spurgeon area. That one had a hook shift with it for quite a while. It looked like it was having trouble. And again, and remember again, rotation, funnel clouds. It's not a confirmed tornado until it touches the ground, until there's a confirmed touchdown. Until it's on the ground, it gets picking up stuff. So this one's confirmed. Radar confirmed it. That one had a hook shift for a while. You could actually see the hook on that one over in the Spurgeon area. Wenzel area right there. So that was the same one actually that kind of tracked, I should say, over there on the western side of Evansville. Yeah, guys, I'm going to end the live stream about 9 o'clock with the severe weather threat moving out of southern Illinois. Still got a little bit to go here. But the tornado warnings, at least for the majority of them anyway, are over there in the Indiana, Kentucky side. $8:45, by the way, Calvert City, Kentucky. 8:45 confirmed tornado. Weather spotters confirmed it. Eddyville, 8:55. Crestville, Farmersville, about 9:05. Take a look at that here and see what that one looks like on radar. Velocity data. Calvert City. Calvert City is right there, by the way. Eddyville, Kentucky, well-known area for land between the lakes. A lot of people like to vacation down there. Princeton, Kentucky, it's where over there. So to the east there. We'll have a moment. 64 degrees at the Fairfield Airport. By the way, guys, it's been a long night already. um, can't wait to eat something. Can't wait to eat food. All right. Let's see here. There's that little talking about that tornado over Spurgeon, Indiana. By the way, kind of see a little rotation over there. Carmine, by the way, Mount Carmel. Taking a look here, looking at velocity data. Yeah, that rotating part of the cell was over on the Indiana side. Over here in this area, it's going to keep going northeast. So it's still hugging that Indiana side. It's not going to go back to Illinois. Mount Carmel still getting stormed upon. Albion, the storm just moved right past you. Still impacting Belmont a little bit, but you guys, Albion. So Edwards County, let me go ahead here, and while I have a moment, I'll draw out the counties here. Just to mention, let me see here while I have a moment. Okay. So I'm gonna zoom out a little bit here. So do a Salvador Dali. Here's Wayne County. This is Wayne County right here. This is Edwards. Wabash, you're over here. Lawrenceville, you're over here. Olney, you guys are over here. Again, forgive me for this horrible drawing, but you're kind of seeing what I'm going with here. So all this area right here, again, you guys, backside of this rain, maybe hearing rumbles of thunder, but again, the worst of it has gone past you. The worst of it is to the east of you. You don't have to worry about it. It's all across pretty much the Wabash River, already in Indiana and Kentucky. So even though we do have, and I just refreshed Paducah's page on their site, even though we still have that PDS tornado watch, but Clay, Richland, Lawrence counties, you guys are no longer underneath the tornado watch. Same way with Marion County, same way with Washington County and Nashville, Illinois. But again, the worst of the storms has gone past us here. Time right now is 8:53. Going to hang out here till about 9 o'clock. As the storms as they have pretty much, majority of them have moved out of southern Illinois. And right now, Kentucky and Indiana are getting the brunt of it. Calvert City with a confirmed tornado on the ground down there was observed by weather spotters. Murray, Kentucky area, Mayfield, Kentucky. Martin, Tennessee. I was kind of looking my way down here a little bit. Just kind of showing you here. Again, this is going all the way down to Arkansas, folks. So this is a long line. This is a line that is formed in multi-state. Accidentally hit something. Didn't know what I hit. Jasper, Indiana. Evansville, Indiana. Just tornado warnings. Tornado warnings within Indiana for Muncie, by the way. I know some people live over in Carmel. You guys are good. Jasper, Indiana. Still got that same set with the little hook on it. It's the one that's produced that tornado over Spurgeon. Spurgeon being right here. There's the hook with it. It was kind of going around the horn a little bit. Velocity data. And you actually see it right there. Still got a little couplet right there. Be here with about 5 more minutes. Tornado warning that just came out for Warwick County, Vanderburgh County over in Indiana, west central Spencer, southeastern Gibson, east central Posey, northeastern Henderson until 9:45. Severe storms capable of producing both tornadoes and extensive straight line wind damage were located along a line extending from near Kaysen to 6 miles southwest of Evansville to near Henderson. Moving northeast at 70 miles per hour, radar indicated rotation. Time is 8:56. Dangerous storms will be near Newburgh, Melody Hill, Darmstadt, Henderson, Evansville around 9 o'clock, Chandler around 9:05, Linville and Boonville around 9:10, and Folsomville around 9:15. Other locations impacted by these tornadic storms, they include Elberfeld and Tennyson. That includes the following highways: I-69 between mile markers 1 and 23, I-64 between mile markers 27 and 52. The radar indicated tornado warning for Warwick County, Vanderburgh County, west central Spencer, southeastern Gibson, east central Posey, and northeastern Henderson County. Again, radar indicated tornado warning. You can also see here too where that line kind of sneaks its way down through there. Evansville, the heart of it. Getting the line right now. Possibility of brief spin-ups of tornadoes. By the way, flash flood warning for Carmi, for White, Edwards, and Wabash counties till 3 a.m. tomorrow. At 8:53, Doppler radar indicated thunderstorms producing heavy rain across the warned area. Flash flooding is ongoing or expected to begin shortly. Some locations that will experience flash flooding include Mount Carmel, Carmi, Albion, Grayville, Lancaster, North City, West Salem, Crossville, Enfield, Allendale, New Haven, Belmont, Bone Gap, Mill Shoals, Keensburg, Maundy, Browns, Springerton, Burn Prairie, and Phillipstown. Again, turn around, don't drown when encountering flooded roads. Most flood deaths occur in vehicles. Water has power, it has volume. And again, this is the start of the rain starting tonight and into the weekend. By the way, I have a policy when it comes to Facebook friend request. I got several of them here. The only thing is I want to say is I have a policy when it comes to that. If I know you, if I met you in person, if I've talked to you, I said I will add you. Those I know who you are, I've talked to you and everything. And there's that flash flood warning, by the way. I just read to you. But again, it's like where if I don't know who you are, then I'm going to deny it. So just want to get that out there. I mean, I appreciate the interest, but again, it's just that's just my policy. Time is 8:59. Going to end the live stream here shortly. Severe weather threat. Carmi has been taken off the tornado warning. At Keensburg and Mount Carmel still. This was to last for another 16 minutes. I'll read this information here. Tornado warning remains in effect until 9:15 for southwestern Wabash, northwestern Vanderburgh, southwestern Gibson, and northeastern Posey counties. At 8:58, severe squall line capable of producing both tornadoes and extensive straight line wind damage was located along a line extending from 7 miles northeast of Grayville to near Owensville to near Darmstadt, moving northeast at 60 miles per hour. Radar indicated rotation. These dangerous storms will be near Mount Carmel, Princeton, Fort Branch, and Hofstad around 9:05. Other locations impacted by these storms include Keensburg. This includes the following highways: I-69 in Indiana between mile markers 23 and 25, along with I-64 in Indiana between mile markers 13 and 26. Radar indicated tornado warning Again, for southwestern Wabash, northwestern Vandenberg, southwestern Gibson, and northeastern Posey counties until 9:15. So if you live in those areas, again, as a precautionary preparedness action, take cover now. Move to a basement or interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors in a mobile home or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Again, radar indicated tornado warning until 9:15 remains in effect for southwestern Wabash, northwestern Vandenberg, southwestern Gibson, northeastern Posey counties. Again, moving northeast at 60 miles per hour. Again, line extending from 7 miles northeast of Grayville to near Owensville to near Darmstadt. Moving northeast at 60 miles per hour. You can actually see how this line, again, you just see it bowing out. You can see how this line is bowing out here. By the way, that cell over in the Jasper, Indiana area, that one's all by itself. Still has not been. That's the thing, too, when you have supercells that form ahead of a squall line. I've seen this happen before where you have like a supercell like this, and then you have this squall line that's coming in. And when they collide, I've seen that collision before with a supercell and a squall line. It does happen. So it's kind of like it just like this right here. This right here just gets absorbed into that. An observed tornado. Let me see. Is that the same one I read? No, it's not. The Evansville area. Time is 9:02. So I was getting the live stream at 9 o'clock, but that came up there. Tornado warning remains in effect until 9:45 for Warwick, Vandenberg, West Central Spencer, Southeastern Gibson, Northeastern Henderson counties at 8:56. Tornado producing storms are located along a line. Same from near Cason to Evansville to near Henderson, moving northeast at 75 miles per hour. The fastest, by the way, we've seen these storms travel has been 85, so not that far from it. Radar confirmed tornado, damaging tornado. So it's picking up a signature on velocity data. Again, flying debris would be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes would be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. These tornadic storms would be near Newburgh, Melody Hill, Darmstadt, Chandler, Henderson, and Evansville around 9 o'clock. Boonville around 9:05. That's 2 minutes away from now. Linville around 9:10. Folsomville around 9:15. Other locations impacted by these storms include Elberfeld and Tennyson. Includes I-69 between mile markers 1 and 23. I-64 and Indiana between mile markers 27 and 52. As a precautionary preparedness action, to repeat again, this is observed tornado warning. It remains in effect until 9:45 for Warwick, Vandenberg, West Central Spencer, Southeastern Gibson, Northeastern Henderson counties. So if you know someone who lives in that area, I know we got some former Fairfield residents who live out that way. So again, to repeat, radar confirmed tornado. Take cover now. Move to a basement or interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you're outdoors in a mobile home or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Tornadoes are difficult to see at night and to confirm at night as well. So do not wait to see or hear the tornado. Take cover now. Again, that is for Warwick, Vandenberg, West Central Spencer, Southeastern Gibson, Northeastern Henderson counties. So time right now is 9:04. Should be around Boonville around 9:05, Linville around 9:10, and Folsomville around 9:15. It's radar confirmed. Kind of seeing it right there. Part of the line anyway. And really, kind of zooming in here a little bit. There's the city of Newburgh right there. It's Newburgh. Kind of seeing how this is coming close together over Newburgh. Also got the Elberfeld area. Elliott, Elberfeld in that area over there. Again, that's right here. This part of the line could have a possible spin up. Mount Carmel. I know we've had some people watch from Mount Carmel. You guys are on the backside of this line. The worst of it has gone past you, even though you're still underneath that tornado warning. But the severe part, Princeton is still getting hammered. But Mount Carmel, you're on the backside of it. So you guys are good. You know, maybe still lightning out there a little bit, but it's just the worst of it has gone over to your east across the river. Carmel, you guys are good. You still have that flash flood warning out, by the way, so I'll pop that up again here while I get a quick drink. A flash flood warning. Edwards, Wabash, and White counties. It's got a text from a cousin of mine, cousin Sonny, saying he works at Toyota in Princeton. They're taking cover at work currently. That was at 9 o'clock when he texted me. There's tornadoes reported on the ground in their area. So there was that confirmed tornado over in the Spurgeon area. And again, cousin, you and the guys take care and be safe over there in Princeton. You guys right now over Princeton, Toyota, and cousin, if you're still listening to me, Sonny, if you're still listening to me, the road, if there was anything regarding some rotation wise, and it's the Evansville radar site that covers it up in the Johnson and Owensville area. But that would be in terms of the rotating part of the storm I would be concerned about as it continues to move to the northeast. Again, that is traveling, it's radar indicated, but it's traveling northeast at 60 miles per hour. I'll put a storm track on that here for you. Owensville, pretty much right there. You guys are getting it right now. Princeton, 9 minutes, by the way. Patoka, 11. Let's see. Union, 20. Petersburg, 27. Monroe City, 30. So, Princeton, the speed of this rotating part of the storm, I feel like it's rotating at least in terms of what I'm seeing here. Right, even the Evansville radar site kind of covers it up, but it is close together. Princeton, 8 minutes, by the way. Again, just kind of covers it up, and it's hard to see. And cousin, you and the guys, take care and be safe over there. All the tornado warnings happening in Kentucky right now at the moment. Owensboro, severe thunderstorm warning. Owensboro, Kentucky. Just came in. By the way, the backside of the rain is in Mount Vernon, Illinois now. So Mount Vernon, Illinois, rain should be ending any time now. Should be ending shortly. I guess I mentioned about Mount Carmel, Grayville. You guys are good. So let me go ahead and circle some communities here. For those of you who just joined me and wondering, okay, are we in the all clear? Here's Mount Carmel. Princeton, you're still getting stormed upon. Here's Albion. Here's Fairfield. Here's Mount Vernon, Illinois. McQueensboro, Carmi, Lawrenceville, Olney, Flora, Salem. Should be rain should be ending over there by now. Benton. So, and again, this rain, this is the backside of the rain, this line I'm drawing right here. So pretty much Centralia, it stopped raining. Oakenville, it stopped raining. St. Louis Metro, it stopped raining. Okay. Well, guys, I'll tell you what. I'm going to go ahead and zoom out a little bit. I just want to show you the big picture. Because of the line that has moved out of Southern Illinois, I'm probably going to end the coverage here. My voice is starting to. I could use a little rest with it. um. So, um, what an active night! What a hectic day! You've had the wind. Uh, I mean, driving in that wind earlier was insane. And then you had the storms that came in. I want to give a quick update on Wayne White. Let me see here if I can find it. Latest update from Wayne White, still 30 without power, 1 in Bedford, 18 in Clay City Township, 1 in French Creek, and 10 in Ziff. So that is the Wayne White Electric Co-op outage map. That's the last update. That's the last update at 9:09. So it's been a couple of minutes. So, all right, guys. First of all, thank you for tuning in to the coverage. I know that I had 2 different streams there. I said the first one, obviously, seeing that, um, line roll through, taking shelter, kept the radar up on the screen. I was also posting updates in a live chat. I was kind of looking at my phone. I was hunkering down, but I was also looking at my phone. So I was trying to get updates from that. And then also this line, if I had to summarize it here, it's a brief. I need to just gotta let my thoughts here. But if I had any quick thoughts about this line, is that this line had power, it had wind with it, it certainly had the rain. I didn't hear much hail when I hunkered down. I don't recall hearing any hailstones. Um, but this was a line that had rotation. And I think about how back in mid-March, how we had that overnight severe weather event and how it was like, what was it, 1 or 2 in the morning when when those storms hit. This right here hit earlier, and it was at a time when a lot of people were awake, a lot of people were aware of what's going on, and that certainly helps, especially of a night because, um, I mean, how many of us, and I'm guilty of it, but like when you're on that recliner and you fall asleep or on that couch or whatever, and you doze off a little bit in the evening hours after you eat supper, and this right here is where this line hit, hours, at least several hours before the severe weather event back in mid-March. So every severe weather event is different. And I think the one thing that I guess that to me was the wind and the rain with this. Um, and there have been some damage reports. There have been some confirmed tornadoes. And so I want to say prayers and thoughts to those who were affected by the storms tonight. Those who may have lost maybe like a tornado rampage through, and they lost their belongings, they lost their home. So again, just prayers and thoughts to those who have been affected by the storms here tonight. And so as they're picking up the pieces, again, we're just thinking of those out there. I also want to go ahead and mention, tonight was the first night of this, and it's going to continue into the weekend. That is the rain threat. We do have several inches of rain in the forecast starting tonight and into the weekend. This is going to be something that, again, I know for Paducah, Mayfield, Murray, Kentucky area, 10 to 15 inches of rain to fall. That's forecast. For us here, about 6 to 8. So please, if you come across a flooded roadway, turn around, don't drown. Flooded roadways are difficult to see at night. And there was one time I was out there in the country years ago, and I heard about a bridge being washed out, and I haven't had my brights on, my headlights. I was able to see that washed out bridge out in the country in time. And so I was able to send photos of that to the National Weather Service and also meteorologists in the area and the region. So, but I was going to say again, just be aware if you have any traveling on the country roads, highways, any road at all, because again, you don't know how deep that water is. You don't know what's in it. So again, if you come across a flooded roadway, turn around, don't drown, find alternate ways to reach your destination. And again, that starts tonight and goes into the weekend. So anyway, guys, thanks very much for tuning into the coverage. I'll probably type up a little something here as appreciation, but thank you to our local emergency management agencies, the city and county officials, uh, the linemen as well, braving the elements in this weather that obviously are inside here, but they're braving the elements outside, the wind, the rain, the thunder, the lightning. And so kudos to all of them, safety upon them all. So again, if you happen to have a moment, um, thank our city and county officials, our local EMA, along with the linemen as well for all that they do. Also the storm spotters, storm chasers in the area and region. They're like the boots on the ground when it comes to weather reports. And so I know Aiden Knuckleberry, for example, he's got ties here locally. I know he was probably out and about somewhere. But again, shout out to the storm chasers, storm spotters for relaying information. So thankful for what those guys do. So no tornado warnings, by the way, in Southern Illinois. The tornado warning for Wabash County has been trimmed to only in the Indiana side. So, but again, guys, thanks for tuning in. Here's the broad scope of it. We'll zoom in a little bit. You can actually see over there. No counties in Southern Illinois underneath the tornado warning. So the threat has moved across the Wabash River into Indiana and Kentucky. We still have some rain, still have some moderate rain, some rumbles of thunder, but again, severe threat has moved to our east. So, guys, take care, be safe. Thank you for tuning in. I do this voluntarily, but my goal here was to keep you guys informed and ahead of the storms that were coming in. And so, again, kudos to the National Weather Service Storm Prediction Center for getting the information out there as well. But stay safe, stay dry. Again, if you come across a flooded roadway, turn around and don't drown. So I'll see you guys. Whenever the next severe weather event happens, whenever that may be. But until then, so long. And have a wonderful rest of your night. Be safe again. No counties in Illinois underneath a severe thunderstorm warning or tornado warning. Again, all the tornado warnings are over in Indiana and Kentucky. So, till then, so long. Have a wonderful rest of your night.